everyone's doing well. It's been a while since I've made a video, so I'm really happy to be back. Today we're going to be working on this 3 ridges beanie that I've designed. There's going to be a written pattern linked below. Let's go over the materials list, things you're going to need. You're going to want a pair of scissors, a 5mm crochet hook, a yarn needle, and a pom-pom of your choice. And I did not show you here, but you would need a tape measure as well. I'm using Lion Brand's Pound of Love. It's a number 4 weight yarn. Here we go, let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start by making the brim of the hat. So I'm going to start by chaining up a chain of 11. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. In the second chain from the hook, you're going to be working 1 single crochet, and you're going to work 1 single crochet in every stitch all the way down. Once you reach the end of the row, you're going to chain up 1 and turn. Now for row 2 and going forward, you're going to be working in the back loop only, working 1 single crochet in the back loop only. Just remember that your chain 1 at the beginning does not count as a stitch. So again, you're just working 1 single crochet in the back loop only all the way down until the end of your row. So you're going to repeat the same row, working single crochets in the back loop only. You should have 10 single crochets. Sorry, I should mention that. But you should have 10 single crochets in the back loop only. You're going to work 64 rows. So again, I'm just showing you what the back loop looks like. Take your time on this. Make sure that your tension isn't too tight. Relax your hands so that your project has a good amount of stretch when you get to the end of your 64 rows. I should also mention that your band is going to be about 2.5 inches. I'm having troubles measuring around the camera. So I'm just moving it. Yeah, so you're gonna have a band that is about 2.5 inches wide. So just continue on with your 64 rows and I'll meet you there. And I'm gonna zoom out so that you can see how long my band is. Mine is measuring about 17 inches. Yours can measure anywhere between 17 and 19 inches. It'll have a good amount of stretch. It'll stretch really good up to about 22 to 23 inches. I think I show you here. Oh yes, I do. Here we go. So I'm chaining one here, and I'm going to be joining the band together. So I'm just working in the back loop of both stitches on both sides of the band. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm just slip stitching, and I'm going to slip stitch all the way up the side. Right, so I'm just working into that last stitch. And there you go. So don't fasten off. What we're going to do next is we're going to chain up one and work our first round. Okay, so we're going to start chaining up one, and then you're going to work one single crochet in every single crochet row of your band. So my number is going to be 64 because I did 64 rows. If you did less or more, just match the number of rows you did to the amount of single crochets that you're going to be doing. So if you did more single crochets rows for your band, then you're going to do more single crochets on your first round. Right, so just continue that all the way around. I'll meet you back at the beginning. Okay, so I'm back, and I'm just going back to count how many stitches I have to make sure that it's an even number. Again, I did 64 rows for my band, so I'm going to be doing 64 stitches. All right, so I have it right there. Now I'm going to be slip stitching to the very first single crochet right there. And remember, your chain ones and chain twos at the beginning of the round never count as a stitch for this hat. So I'm going to be chaining up two, and we're going to be working one double crochet in every single crochet all the way around. Right, so just finish up your double crochets and I will meet you back at the beginning. All right, so I'm just coming up to the end of my round here. And now I'm going to be slip stitching to the top of the double crochet. I'm skipping over those two chains that we did at the beginning and just going right into the top of that double crochet. You're going to want to chain up one, and then we're going to be doing a half double crochet in the third loop. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. So the top has the V, right? And then you need to turn your work over so you can catch that back bump, which is the third loop of the stitch, and you're going to be working in there. That'll give you the ridge on the beanie. It can be a little bit tricky to find that bump, but I'm sure you can do it. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Alright, so you're going to keep doing that 1/2 double crochet in the 3rd loop of each stitch all the way around, and I'll meet you back at the beginning. Alright, so I'm just working my last few half double crochets in the 3rd loop, just about done. And now I'm slip stitching to the top of that the half double crochet that we did. I'm skipping over that chain 1 because that doesn't count as a stitch, and going right into the top of my half double crochet. Alright, so for this round we're chaining up 1, yarning over, and we're going to do half double crochet in the 3rd loop again. And you're going to do that all the way around. Right, keep going and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so I'm just coming up to the end of my row here, working those half double crochets in the 3rd loop. Again, skipping over that chain 1 and going right into the top of my half double crochet and slip stitching to join. Alright, so you're going to chain up 3, and this time we're going to do a double crochet in the 3rd loop, and this is our last ridge for this section. So you're going to just work 1 double crochet in the 3rd loop all the way around, and I'll meet you back at the beginning. Okay, so I'm just coming up to the end of my round here, working that last double crochet in the 3rd loop, and I'm going to be slip stitching to the top of that first double crochet, again skipping over that chain 2 because that does not count as a stitch. Okay, now we're going to chain up 1 and we're going to do a round of single crochets, just 1 single crochet for every stitch all the way around. Alright, keep going and I will meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so I'm just coming up to the end of my round here. Right, we're going to slip stitch to the top of that first single crochet, And now we're going to be working a half double crochet round. So you're going to work one half double crochet in every stitch all the way around. And then when you're done this half double crochet round, work another single crochet round. And then after your single crochet round, we're going to be working one double crochet round as well. So finish one half double, one single crochet round, and one double crochet round, and I'll meet you at the end of that, okay? Okay, so I'm just finishing up my double crochet round. So again, we did a half double crochet round, a single crochet round, and a double crochet round. Now we're just finishing up this section here. We're going to join to the top of that double crochet with a slip stitch. Okay, so for this round, we're going to be chaining up one, and we're going to be working one half double crochet in the third loop. It can be a little tricky to get your hook in the right loop there, so I'm struggling. All right, so one half double crochet in the third loop all the way around for this round. I'll meet you back at the beginning. Okay, so I'm coming up to the end of my round here, working one half double crochet in the third loop. All right, and now I'm going to be slip stitching to the beginning of that round. Okay, so for this round, we're going to be chaining up two and working one double crochet in the back loop, the third loop of every stitch all the way around. All right, so you're going to do that all the way around. And then you're going to be working one row of single crochet and then a row of half double crochet. So finish up this row and I'll meet you back. Okay, so I am just coming to the end of my half double crochet round. So we worked one single crochet round and a half double crochet round. Now I'm going to be slip stitching to the top of my first half double crochet. And we're going to finish off that round. Now we're going to be doing our first row of decreases. So for this round, we're going to be doing a single crochet together. So we're chaining up one, single crocheting together, And then we're going to be working 4 single crochets in each of the next stitches. And then we're going to be doing a single crochet 2 together again. So you're just going to repeat that 4 single crochets in the next 4 single crochets. And then 1 single crochet together, 2 together, sorry. And just repeat that all the way around. Okay, so I'm just coming up to the end of my round here, slip stitching to the top of that single crochet at the beginning. Now we're going to chain up 2 and just do a regular row of double crochet. You're just going to double crochet all the way around, no decreases this round. Okay, so I'm just coming up to the end of my double crochet round here. And now I'm going to be slip stitching to the top of that double crochet. And in this round, we're going to be doing another decrease round. So start by chaining 1. You're going to work a half double crochet 2 together in the 3rd loop. So just watch what I'm doing here. And in the next 2 stitches, you're going to be working a half double crochet in the 3rd loop. You're going to work another half double crochet 2 together in the 3rd loop. And then you're going to do another 2 half double crochet and then another decrease. So just continue that all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. So I'm just coming up to my last couple stitches here, working in the 3rd loop. So now I'm slip stitching to the top of that first half double crochet. We're going to be working another decrease round. think I'm just reading my notes here. So we're going to be doing a chain of 2, and we're going to be working double crochet 2 together, and then you're going to be working 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And then you're going to be working a double crochet 2 together, and then 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. And repeat that all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. Okay, I'm just coming up to the end of my round here, slip stitching at the top of that first double crochet together. Now we're doing another decrease round. We're going to be doing half double crochet together all the way around. I really rushed the beginning of this, sorry guys. So you're just going to be working half double crochet 2 together all the way around. So you're decreasing this entire round. I'm back at the beginning, I'm back at the end of my round. I'm just slip stitching to join. And now we're going to be working our final round of decreases. So I'm just going to be doing single crochet 2 together all the way around. So just work 1 single crochet 2 together all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Okay, so we're just coming up to the end of our final round. Just working that final decrease and slip stitching to the beginning stitch. Alright, so now you're going to want to leave a tail long enough to weave in your ends. We're going to use that tail to close the hole at the top as well. Alright, so just fastening off here, and now I'm going to get my yarn needle. Alright, so now I'm just going to be weaving in and out of these stitches at the top, under, over, under, over. Perfect, so now I'm just going to be pulling it tight, and I'm going to be putting my yarn needle down through the middle, and I'm going to flip my hat inside out. And then I'm going to weave in my ends. I like to weave it in 3 directions just to make sure that my yarn tail is secured and it won't go anywhere. Okay, so once you're done that, just finishing Just finish weaving in the rest of your ends and you are done. Just need to add your favorite pom-pom. Alright, you're all done. I didn't finish weaving in my ends, but hopefully you will. Alright, so you're all done. I really appreciate you watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. Thanks so much again. And hopefully I'll be back soon with another tutorial. Okay, we'll see you again. Bye-bye.